Hello, this is David Childerley. Now today I wanted to have a quick chat about the ego. Now I keep hearing a lot of people on YouTube saying, should we kill the ego, or is it the enemy within? You know, did the universe get it wrong creating the ego within us? Well, I keep hearing a lot of conflicting stories. A few people have asked me this morning, so I thought I'd make a quick video response. Now the ego is a defense mechanism, a survival tool. Basically, in your mind you have a series of beliefs, programs that determine how you experience this reality. Now some of those programs, some of those beliefs limit you, and some of them support you. Now the ego is there to support the beliefs, and the ego doesn't judge whether your belief is negative or positive. It just enforces that belief. So here's a quick example. Say you feel very worthy and you feel good about yourself and you're confident. Now your core program is I'm good enough, I deserve, I am worthy, and the ego is going to protect that. So that's its job. It's a protection system. It protects what you believe. So if you believe you're worthy and you believe you're confident and all those things, then the ego will protect that belief and support it. So you're sitting at home and the phone rings and a friend says to you, hey, do you fancy coming to a party at the end of the week? Now you may be feeling a little bit tired, but that's not the point. What will happen is your ego will protect that belief that you're worthy, and it will say, yes, it will be fun, get out, accept the invitation, come on, let's go and have some fun. And before you know it, you'll find yourself saying to your friend, yes, I'd love to come, I'll see you there Friday. Now let's run the same situation, but now you have a belief of I'm not worthy, I don't deserve, I'm not good enough. Now if that's your core belief or program, then again the ego is simply going to protect that because that's its job. So you're sitting at home, the friend rings and says there's a fantastic party this weekend, do you want to come? Now the ego has a belief of unworthiness to defend, so before you get to answer your friend, the ego jumps in and says, don't bother, it's going to be rubbish, you've got to wash your hair on Friday, there's something good on telly, just stay at home, be by yourself. And then you hear yourself saying to your friend, well actually I've got quite a busy weekend coming up and I've got a project on I need to finish, so I'll take a rain check, thank you. You put the phone down and you then try and justify it by saying, yeah, it's best I just stay here on Friday or just be on my own and watch the telly. Then the ego says, yeah, that'll be good, that'll be good. Now here's the thing, the ego doesn't judge. It just protects your belief. So if you're running a I'm not worthy program, then the ego is going to be slapping you around and beating you up all day, trying to put you off doing things where you might enjoy yourself or you might feel worthy. It's going to put you down to stop you feeling confident enough to go out and do stuff that's worthy because your core program is I'm not worthy. Now you can use the EFT tapping technique, which is simply tapping acupuncture points around the body whilst focusing the mind. We used to stick needles in them, but we don't need to anymore. And it's also a scientifically proven technique. So if you're getting beaten up and slapped around by the ego now, it's not the enemy, it's just protecting your core belief that you're not worthy. And if you change that using this technique in some of my videos to I am worthy, then the ego will also support that belief and encourage you to get out and have fun and be successful and grow that business that you want, create that dream life. So really the ego is not to be feared. The ego is just there to protect your beliefs, and it doesn't care whether they limit you or support you. So why don't you choose to go within, as Gandhi said, be the change that you want. Realise from the present there's nothing wrong with you. You're not broken, you don't need fixing. That little voice in the head that keeps beating you up and telling you all these nasty things is just responding to the programs within you that you created when you were a child, and they've been running in background ever since. And now as an adult you can take control, you can change those programs, you can have a better life, but no one else can wave a wand, no one else can think or feel for you. I wish I could, then I could heal the planet, but I can't. I can only heal myself. So do yourself a favour, understand that the ego is your friend. It's there enforcing your beliefs, helping you along and supporting you. Ego doesn't judge. You have to work out, you have to identify what programs, what beliefs do I hold that are running in background that limit me, because they're the ones I want to change, because I want to change my world, yet deep down there's an old belief running that says I'm unworthy. And in my book, most people come out of their childhood not liking themselves much, not happy with their self-image, certainly not feeling good enough or worthy. And we drag that into adulthood and we blame it on the now. We think we feel rubbish in the now, but it doesn't. It's just an underlying feeling on that timeline that goes all the way back when we were young. And with the EFT tapping technique and learning more about the ego and understanding it, you can create the life you want. You can get the ego supporting you instead of limiting you. You see, once you get more knowledge, the fear fades away you can become more confident and you can get on with your life. This is David Childerley. I hope this quick video has been useful about the ego. Don't fear it, don't banish it, don't eliminate it. Understand it, work with it, change your programs, get the ego on your side. This is David Childerley. I'll see you on a next video. And click the link below this video and check out 1300 EFT videos waiting on the video vault that is mygenie.tv. This is David Childerley. I'll see you soon.